Hi traders. So, in today's video I will talk about a really mysterious topic, and this is multi-time frame trading. Actually, I was just thinking about the things I have learned and the tools that I've used during my trading journey, and I realized that I always use multi-time frame in my trading EAs, my robots, in my manual strategies, and I realized that my brain somehow just always went to multi-time frame trading. And it is because I like to see the bigger picture, I like to see what's going on every levels. So I like to see the daily time frame, the weekly, the monthly time frame, and I like to see the lower time frames as well at the same time, because it gives me a good picture of the market sentiment and the conditions that you have to trade in. So I would 100% recommend to you to use multi-time frame analysis in your trading strategy and start to implement it. So I will talk about how to do it. And one more thing, I am a human, so I have to drink because I am a human, and therefore I will drink, and I won't apologize for that. So let's start. The first thing is actually a strategy for you, and this is the following. Because multi-time frame trading and analysis is one of the best tools that you can use to improve your entry points and improve your risk to reward ratios and your win ratios. Because just think about it, if you just use the 4-hour time frame or the daily time frame, you can be a successful trader, swing trader, trend trader, anything, but you missing out on something, and this is the entries that are the most accurate. So you use the 4-hour time frame and you enter a trade and you identify the trend. It is great, but you don't see the lower time frames, and you just enter the market at a certain point and you identify the trend at a right point, but you missing out on the most accurate entry, so your win ratio and your risk to reward ratio won't be as good. So I would recommend to you to use multi-time frame analysis the following way. What I do is I use the daily time frame or the 4-hour time frame, and on those time frames I identify the trend, the main trend, the main market sentiment. And when I identified the trend, I know a direction, and after that I use a slightly lower time frame, let's say the 1-hour time frame, because the 1-hour time frame is a good one. It is not too fast but not too slow, so actually you can use it really successfully in a multi-time frame trading setup. So what I do and what I recommend to you is to use the 1-hour time frame, and don't use moving averages on it, as on the 4-hour and daily time frames, but use an oscillator. So let's say a CCI or a stochastic oscillator, and identify an extreme point, a turn of the price. And the last thing is that usually I really hate the lowest time frames, like the 1-minute chart and the 5-minute chart. But in this scenario you can use them really successfully because you have already identified a trend. And I don't like when people use the lower time frames without any, you know, any trend, any bigger picture, just the 1-minute time frame. That is insane. So, but in this scenario, when you already use the higher time frames and gradually the 1 hour, and then you can use, for example, I would recommend the 5-minute time frame, and you can use that to enter the market, because on the 4-hour and daily time frames you don't see the price movements, you just see the bigger picture. But on the 5-minute time frame you see the price movements, and to enter a trade after you identify the trend, it is really good to just look at a lower time frame and look for some confirmation, you know, a price action pattern, for example. Yeah, I would recommend to confirm the entry with a price action pattern on the 5-minute chart. And I will talk about patterns in another video. But yeah, this was today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe, because it means a lot to me. And you know, yeah, I actually really hope this video was an eye-opener for some people who never use multi-time frame trading. And you know, you can see me in the next video, and ciao.